got a pretty good start. I've come about, cars parked down there, so come maybe half a mile. And already great views of Tryfan and Ogwen. And I'm by the side of the river. I'm going to go a bit higher. I want to say a good start. Don't know if you can see this. Already put my foot in a bog. It looked like solid ground, kind of right above my boot line. So, gonna have to change my socks. But I'm gonna go head a bit higher up the river, see if I can get a nice composition. But you can see there's a nice bit of snow lying. And the weather forecast is for sunny spells at about sunset. So what I'm hoping for is the cloud clears away, get a bit of illumination from the setting sun, and that'll be a good job. But let's wait and see. Onwards with wet feet. Good job I bought spare socks. Made it to the waterfall. I've come a little bit away from the waterfall because I imagine you can hear quite a lot of water rushing, but my camera is set up just there on the edge of the waterfall, and I think if I tried to record anything right near the water, you'd probably just get overwhelming noise of the waterfall in the microphone, so apologies. But hopefully I can explain from here what I'm trying to do. So the camera is set up to have a view of the valley, but with the waterfall in the foreground, and the idea is that the water is rushing into the valley, as it naturally does, but in the image, rushing into the valley and then leading the eye round to Tryfan and the Ogwen Valley. And the cloud seems to be shifting. So again, still fingers crossed, hoping that by the time the sun goes down, that cloud is shifted and we get some brightness up in the sky. But just look at Tryfan. Look at that, the sharpness of that peak. It's incredible. Very, very, very photogenic. So I'm going to work on a few shots. I'm doing panoramic, so at the moment it's on landscape, but I'll probably switch to portrait just to work across the valley and get enough depth in the image so that when I crop, I've got enough space to crop. But apologies if all you can hear is rushing water, but it's not really much I can do about it. But there we go. Glen Ogwen and the Ogwen Valley. And blue sky! Hey! Let's hope it stays. So I've moved away just 10 feet from the waterfall. Two reasons. One, it was as slippery as hell, and I was worried about either me or the camera falling in. But also, when I was that close, I'll post the image, but the main focus of the images was becoming the waterfall, and I don't want the waterfall to be the main focus of the image. I want it to be part of the image. So, kind of at the back of the camera, and when I was looking through the viewfinder, it felt like the waterfall was dominating the whole image. So I've come just a little bit away to maybe hopefully get a bit more balance, so the landscape and the waterfall blend together more in the image, but kind of we'll see. But I just thought, I hope you can hear me over the waterfall. I just thought I'd kind of give you an idea of what I'm up to. So as you can see, I'm on kind of portrait mode, and I'll brighten up so you can see. So I'm working on a panorama that will probably be 4 or 5 images, but starting, oh there's my hand, starting with Tryfan and working that way. Now the challenge being, it's quite dark over Tryfan, but it's quite bright over Devil's Cauldron. But I'll play around with it a bit. I've dropped a filter in, so I've got a 2-stop graduated filter in just to try and take that brightness out of the sky. But I'm keeping my fingers crossed that the cloud will move away and we'll get some nice evening colour in the sky. But I'll just run through. So if you keep an eye on the, hopefully this works. If you keep an eye on the LCD, so there's 1. It'll probably go 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I'll stitch them together so you can see how I'm panning while I'm taking the images. So hopefully that gives you an idea. And there's that lovely bit of snow. It's not actually that cold. I kind of got only a couple of layers on, and it's quite pleasant, but it's very, very wet, and I hope I don't slip in. So let's keep our fingers crossed, and hope that cloud shifts. All done, and I'm heading back down the hill. So just look up. I was just about halfway up, been working my way down, very, very wet underfoot, and glad I've got my walking poles because it's saved me a couple of times from falling on my backside. Tryfan, beautiful. I think Tryfan is quickly becoming my favourite mountain in Wales. Just from so many different angles, beautiful, beautiful. And look, you probably can't pick this up on the GoPro. Moon is out, sun is down, moon is out. So we got a last little bit of light over Tryfan. Hopefully the images come out well. They look okay on the back of the camera, but as I always say, got to wait until I see them on the big screen. And it's only 5 o'clock, so I think I first spoke to you at 3. I was down in the car. It's 5 now, so I've been up, taking the photos, and I'll probably be back at the car before 5:30. So not bad, 2.5 hours to come out and do all that. Apologies, there's not as much video as usual. That might be a good thing, actually. Just being right next to the waterfall and videoing the sound just is, I guess, not great. So apologies, there's not as much as usual. But I hope you've enjoyed a quick trip up to Ogwen Valley and Tryfan. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you've got any questions or any comments, ping them in below. I always answer comments, and I've made a couple of videos based on what people have left in the comments. So if there's anything you'd like to see, let me know. And thanks for watching. I really do appreciate that you take the time to watch my videos. So if you've not seen any of the others, check them out, and hopefully you'll tune in to the next one, and I'll see you soon. Cheers.